And we are back with more Elden Ring. Last time we left off, we've explored about probably just over half of the Weeping Peninsula, if I had to take a guess. And yeah, so today we hopefully wrap up the Weeping Peninsula, or at least the easily discoverable things, and then I imagine moving back into Limgrave, talk to NPCs that are associated potentially with Lord Godric, who we took down a couple of recordings ago, our first major lord, and yeah. After that, like, there's a few ideas kicking in my brain. Like, obviously, go north seems to be the golden path. Khalid, it's a frequent go-to for us. Gotta love the Scarlet Red Plague Land, and we know there's at least one of the Elden Ring bearers over that way. So yeah, I got plenty of leads. But for now, there are two things that we left off on the last recording with that I am very interested in, and that's basically a little tiny... I'm going to assume a single room piece of loot and or boss fight, and then also an Everjail. Which, okay, so the underground rune, here we go. What do we have over here? Alright, beast liver. There we go. Take down the rat, even though I took a tiny bit of damage there, strangely. Alright, lantern on. Ola, get the ready. Dang it. Rat, now is not the time. There we go. Yeah, let's drink. It's like when dealing with humanoids, that's basically when the long weapon comes out. Okay. Can't tell if I see somebody to the back of the room and to the right. Oh, alright. Guess that was it for people. Interesting that we could summon our summon, but not needed. Alright, what do we get? Okay, I like Scythe, but Winged Scythe looks a bit silly looking. Sacred Scythe, resembling a pair of white wings, deals holy damage. According to pagan belief, white-winged maidens are said to be Death's gentle envoys. Unique skill, Angel Wings. Jump and imbue the winged blade of the armament with light, and then deliver a slashing attack on the enemy. The white wings impede recovery actions using a flask of tears. Interesting. 7.5 weight. Ooh, okay. 24 faith, 16 strength and dex. We are not near any of that. But maybe a long-term weapon to kind of go towards. I was just briefly confused on why all the roots were concentrated there. I thought it might be like a secret hole. Should we still have our torch equipped? Yes, we do. Every now and then, these like little rooms seem suspiciously too small, so I like to make sure that there's no secrets hiding. We've yet to come across the secret wall, and I don't know if those are just cut in this game, like the walls that you hit that then like magically vanish, or if we've just like passed by any number of them. But alright, the Everjail is not too far south from here. What? Okay. I want to be like, huh, that tower's moving, but technically we've seen that thing in a loading screen before, so it's not too surprising, but... You know what? Going to put the Everjail on pause, just in case this thing is somehow, like, only shows up when it's raining, or only shows up during the daytime, or something. Like, do we just go full Shadow of the Colossus on this. Okay, those wandering spirits don't seem to be connected to this. Okay, can't target it. But what if I hit it with my okay. I'm not curious, is there some way to jump on it from an angle? Right, I guess we could try stabbing its foot and see what happens, although I get the feeling it won't even register. I mean, it was making crack, but we should probably get a striking weapon out. Okay, the stalls. Let's not get crushed here. Oh, like maybe it's like a whale where we clear these things off like they're barnacles, and then it rewards us. Okay, 1 foot clean. Assuming that there's no, like, underneath the hoof. Alright, I didn't see any skulls underneath the hoof. Alright, back legs cleaned. Okay, thought that might take a bit longer. All the ghosts have suddenly died. Alright, I don't think we need the mace anymore. Okay, where is our... Here we go, halberd. So, we'll get the katana at the ready. Uchi katana. Can't say it's what I expected it to be. I guess examine remains? Remembrance duplication menu. With Remembrance duplication menu, you can duplicate remembrances you've previously acquired. This includes remembrances which you've already drawn out power. Duplication can only be performed once per mausoleum. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think Godric's is really worth duplication. Oh, can't get treasure from these. Okay. So in theory, we can find this later on and it should be okay. I'm hoping I'm not just forfeiting duplication entirely. I'm going to assume that by not using it now, it will be available later. And if I'm making a mistake, then, given the way they described it, I'm figuring that there's more than one of these. And I could fight that guy, but, you know, not needed. Okay, that was weird. All the grass is having a bit of an issue there. Huh. An Everjail that requires stone sword keys. I mean, truly. Enter Everjail, sure. Alright, the imp seal's in effect. Okay. Well, we have been picking up a few of them, so sure. Oh, it's only one. Cool. I thought it was going to be two. Stone sword key was lost its use. I'm debating which katana to start out, or maybe dagger. Because the dagger has magic in it, which if it's a magic vulnerable enemy, then that's something. Oh, now think about it. Oh. Okay. Oleg cannot join us for the fun. Okay. Hey, they do have ice in this game. Assuming that's ice. I'm happy, because that was my favorite element back in Dark Souls 3. Alright. The halfway mark special skill now. Okay. Oof. Ah, the bosses, I can always capitalize on that. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be the breathe forward move. Ouch. Whoa, okay. And I'm really hoping we get the weapon from this guy, because again, I do enjoy the frostbite stuff. Alright, Stick of Marika. And because it's an Everjail, our rune should be right up top. Yep, so cool. Although I guess we don't have really that many. We ended last session off on a bit of a spending spree. Alright. Actually. Memories of, the final boss of the Ring City DLC from, Dark Souls 3. It's like, we can get a poison cloud off now, maybe. Okay, they are poisoned. Good. Go. Fell for the same attack that was lethal last time. There we go! I figured. Oof. Saw that coming. Good, he's been poisoned again. Mana back. Frostbite. I think he did a bit of overhead on me. Good. Whew. I gotta watch out for that. Building frostbite. That's twice I've fallen for that now. There we go. Radagon Scar Seal. Boo, I wanted the weapon. Yeah, I remembered that basically it does a little transition there, so we'll check it after we transition back to the real world. Alright. Radagon Scar Seal raises attributes but also increases damage taken. An eye said to be engraved with an Elden rune, said to be the seal of King Consort Radagon. Raises vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity, but also increases damage taken. These seal represent the lifelong duty of those chosen by the gods. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but don't we have two of those? Ah, we have Marika Scar Seal. Also, aren't these the two that are fighting each other in, Kalim or Khalid or whatever it's called? Oh no, Marika basically, no, it's Melania that basically Radagon's, or Radabast? I swear, all these people and their very similar names. Ah, this is the strength version of what the other one was int. Ah, okay. Man, they really do enhance stats, but depending on what they mean by increased damage taken, like, that could definitely not really be worth it. Now the question is, well, yeah, we should probably... Well, there's probably Grace not too far from here. I'll have daggers out, since if we can backstab anyone, all the better. Ooh, hello. Hey, don't go down there. There we go. Huh. Have we been down on this beach before? I don't think we have been. Alright, let's see if there's any seaside cave. I guess we can take a drink. Just to top off. Ooh. Alright, bit of a zombie gathering over this way. I mean, yeah, they're certainly zombies, alright. Golden Rune. I don't trust that they're all going in the same direction. I mean, the newer ones are going for us. I'm just wondering, are they gonna, like, reach the shoreline and the giant thing's gonna burst out of the waves to eat them whole? Just keeping an eye on the ones behind us. Okay. Not seeing any giant monster from the waves yet, although that distant shipwreck still constantly calls out to me. Maybe I need to kill them and something will spawn? And they are undead. We have plenty of experience with the undead here. Uh-oh. Get some health back. I mean, whoa! This could be going a bit better. Dang it. Wanted the backstab. Okay, I mean, got a flash recharge from that. I mean, I'm really getting the vibe, though, that probably there will be no reward for taking them all down, but you never know. At the very least, we are getting some ruins here. Not too many. I wanted to double check there. It's like, how many exactly? Definitely get some stamina back. Come on, giant undead leviathan from the waves. Oh. Although I wonder basically had I just let them keep walking if maybe that would have changed anything. Because it was weird, they were all kind of going in the same direction, but maybe it's just coincidence. Also in hindsight, I'm letting them distract me away from the shoreline, or not the shoreline, from the actual cliffside itself for any caves. But okay, I've got some grace over here, and... oh, merchant, nice. Alright, lost grace discovered. Hello, merchant man. Isolated merchant shack.
Well... it's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
Alright, what do you got? Okay, lantern, already have that. Stone sword key, not bad. Some smithing stone tools, which we do need at some point. Lost ashes of war, use to duplicate ashes of war. Could be good. As a way-hander, those are always fun, but we tend not to use the heavy, giant two-handers. The Wandering Mausoleum, well, we know about it, but maybe it has new info, so... Alright, we'll get this. I feel we should get this just as an investment, and then also... There we go.
Have a safe journey.
Alright. We should rest. Well, I'm tempted to go back. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead. Sides of Grace. Round table. Let's go. Because we need to upgrade side weapon in place of the halberd. Oop.
Oh, your divinity have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
I feel a bit bad coming to him for commerce right now, but hey there, buddy. Hey there, pal.
You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
Kinda feel bad about this guy, but let's ask him. How about your prayer?
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot. But my prayers are mine, and mine alone.
Fair.
Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
Alright, strength and armament. Okay, where is that spear that we got? Yeah, the pike. Which... Okay. I always forget they changed the detail viewed here. There we go. Yeah, it boasts the longest range of any melee weapon. And that's kind of what we have the halberd for, having that range, so... Just double checking actually. Yeah, it's even it's even lighter than the halberd, so yes, let's go ahead and give it upgrades. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, smithing stone 2, but our current stuff requires... Oh, it still also requires smithing stone 2. Oh, because we haven't actually gotten to +6 on these. Alright, we'll upgrade it again. Then again. Okay, so now it's at the same requiring 6 that the other ones have. Which, yeah, we should maybe upgrade our... Uchikatana next, I'm kind of feeling. And then Ashes of War. Let's go ahead. There is our newly upgraded pike. Throw the Mistip on there. Remove from the halberd. Yes. But keep it standard, just like the halberd, I believe. Although double checking the stat numbers here. Lose on damage, gain innate poison buildup, but I'm okay having the buildup be on occasion, because enemies do eventually gain immunity to the poison, so... Alright. Equipment. Alright, swap that out for the pike. Yep, alright, so it's a guaranteed two-hander, unlike that, but I'm... probably okay with that. I'll admit some slight buyers are more suddenly being like, oh wait. Oh yeah, we can't actually change, like, trial armaments here. We don't have the runes to upgrade if we wanted to, although I am curious.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Spear tuning? Okay, we can upgrade Oleg again, but it will cost about 2,480. I say about, it will cost exactly 2,480. Alright, good to know. And then there was a comment in a previous video about how if we go talk to her and accept her item again, as long as we use it right away, we kind of can progress the storyline here, so... Alright, Death Hug Lady.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more?
Sure, let her hold you.
Now, come closer. You are so very warm.
Baladikin's Blessing. Talk in secret, okay.
I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes.
Do you know? Okay.
My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke.
Alright, about the Black Knife print.
In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the black knife prints that fascinate dear Roger so.
Knife print clue. Interesting.
But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the round table hold. Perhaps you could make use of it?
You found a simple map. Check on the inventory. Okay. As we slowly slip away there. Interesting. And then yeah, let's basically use this now so we're not cursed. Okay. Simple map showing location of black knife print. It's a bit hard to make sense of it. But I mean, it's not too befuddled. Obviously we have a minor Erd tree to use as a location. And then a tower. So okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. And we don't have any more runes, so... I know teleporting is the same as resting, but it's just like, just in case. I'm tempted to talk to Ragier, but I feel like we should get the item first and then talk to him. Also, just looking at the map now of like, okay. Basically, we're looking for a tower in a minor Erd tree, where the Erd tree is like here to the tower. Can almost get the vibes of maybe Khalid, like maybe if there's a tower here? And this is the Bestial Sanctum. I do wonder what's up with like this giant, seemingly blank area. It feels very suspicious. But let's just double check a few other locations since we have all those maps from not too long ago. I guess we can't see a whole lot. Like in theory, if there is something over that way. Oh, actually. I mean, if that's a tower, and this kind of looks like the thing almost. double check the basic map here. And then double check the regular map. Yeah. Okay. And then double check the map again. Okay, so like at the very end of that long ditch. So let's go ahead and put a marker up there, so that way when we eventually head on up there, we recall. Alright, marker. Dagger. I also kind of do wonder. Every time we look out onto the, like, shore... Okay, where were we looking at? Yeah, so like... The fact that this part of the map isn't, like, revealed yet... We got boats. Yeah, I feel like there has to be some way... I feel like we get some portion of the map... from, like, an obelisk out in the, like, ship graveyard, and it will reveal this portion of the map. Because the fact that this isn't revealed, like, by default, similar to the far bottom right is... We're going to that graveyard. Mark my words. And I totally forgot, I'm actually on this menu to actually go ahead and warp, so... Alright, warping back. I guess I have, actually... Oh yeah, we need to actually... Okay, cool. When we dual-wield this, it actually is effective. And then I'll think about it. We have a resting point right there, so... Okay. So we can't use the Ashes of War without dual wielding. Okay, that is good to know. Alright, rest us to get that slight bit of FP back here. Oh, and the mausoleum is no longer mobile. I kind of thought that, like, after a rest it would start resuming walking. But I'm going to assume that it will still allow us to duplicate a remembrance whenever we want to. Alright, next up here, let's check out this poison pool and these ruins on top of this hill here. Oop. Alright, Witchbane ruins and... Oh, one of these things. We fought this before. Yeah, here come the, Wait, are they going to attack it or something? Ooh, marionette soldier armor. Okay. Alright, it's a sealed door, so if we retreat too far, it's not like we risk, getting enemies at our back and pinching ourselves. Alright. Alright, top off here. Wait for this current rain to, Alright, not too shabby. Definitely not exactly as elegant as I would have preferred it going, as you can tell by the massive arrows that were in my head. Ooh, a chest or a coffin over that way. Okay, great dragonfly head. Dang. Every time I see those, I always think we should pillage them. Okay, Poison Bloom. And we might as well. Not seeing anything else really around. I don't know if I believe it's going to be a boss or not, but we're going to top off just in case. Oh. Okay. Hello. Wait, teacher, that's not you, right?
It will do no good, I swear it. And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
Can I want to cure poison correctly here. Maybe she's like poisoned. Is this our teacher, though? Ambushard. Strikes from behind with projectile fired from distance. One of the night sorceries of Celia, Town of Sorcery, launches a projectile from a distance removed from the caster, so as to strike the enemy from behind. The sorcery can be cast repeatedly. The Celian sorcerers were assassins, and it is said that they often hunted their fellows. Okay. Alright, we can still teleport. Real quick, we're gonna check in on... Okay, that's Sorcerer Selene. It says the exact same word, so... Okay. I'm like, is there a note left behind here? No. Teacher, also, you have a... I don't know. I don't think she had that shard above before.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
I am tilting my head in confusion that she is both here and down there and in very different states. I can't tell if the game has just broken or is conveniently being convenient, like, oh, you know, she is being tortured, but also we're not going to take away a teacher. Although it's definitely, if we're going to learn something, we should probably try to learn it sooner rather than later now. Give scroll? Give the Academy a scroll? Sure.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
Oh, I haven't lost it. I'm very inquisitive of how you're in two places at once. Okay. Are these the new ones? Now, Carrion Slicer. I'm just slightly... Can't tell, basically, which ones are the new ones here. I should have probably reviewed them. Those unworthy of the Stone Crown typically end their brief journey into sorcery here. That's a great Glintstone Shard. Yeah, I can't really tell basically what's a new one, but I do feel that given her current quantum state, we should try and probably buy out her from all her spells, so we can actually retain them. Which, alright, let's do a bit of calculation here. Ooh, it's gonna be quite the pretty penny. 5,000. 5,500. I mean, we're looking at over 10,000 worth. But let's start there. Oh yeah, we should also read the marionette description here. Armor of metal bands arranged in a lattice, worn by marionette soldiers, crafted to serve the sorceress. The construction of this armor is remarkably crude, now rusted over and severely dented. For a doll, the only thing that matters is that it does not break. Okay. And the lost ashes of war, empty ashes of war, devoid of any memories of battle, unable to apply any kind of affinity in their current state, but can be used by smithing master Hugh of the Round Table to recreate other ashes. Thus does the copy pass into becoming the genuine article. Okay. Oh yeah, the Wandering Mausoleum. To stop the mausoleum strides, they need to clean up around his feet first. Alright, we already did that. Cool, cool. Okay. Where is... But Gold Rune 10, 5,000. And I guess we... oh, hold on here. So I use like 10... 2,000... I do wonder basically what's the better one to use. Like, use the higher ones, because we know we're going to spend that much anyway. Yeah, I guess. I'm just afraid of her kind of, again, she's existing in a quantum state right now. She's both being tortured and incapacitated and is alive and teaching, so... You know, we're being cautious here. Alright, then... Alright, at least 3. Alright, let's start buying.
Wish to continue the lesson?
Yes.
Very well. I have time aplenty.
I don't know if you do, my teacher. Alright, where's the enchanted one? That's the main goal. Alright, we'll go most expensive to least expensive. Okay. So now... 2,000, 3,000, 4,500. So about 5,000-ish.
Your appetite for learning is impressive. You make me proud. To have grown little legs so readily. You must have a fabulous teacher.
Oh yeah. I was about to say, like, aren't you my teacher? And I'm like, oh, she's complimenting herself. I get it. I get it. I'm a smart student. Prattling pate, please help. Emits a voice that says, please help. Twisted clay sculpted in the shape of a human head. Emits a voice that says, please help. A wistful fetish that imparts voices and words on an eternal journey. I wonder if that's for, like, multiplayer PvP? Okay. I don't think actually we maybe ever read this, or we did a long time ago. Even now, runes are still imbued with the power of life itself. Do you see the Erd Tree towering over? Alright, use this. We need about, like, 5,000, was it? Okay. Use one of these. And then... that will bust open the... I meant to do more than that. Alright. We'll do 3.
You wish to continue the lesson? Very well. I have time aplenty.
Alright. Let's ask her first about glintstone sorcery.
Our art draws upon the powers embedded in glintstone. But what is the nature of such power? Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life and houses its vitality, while glintstone contains residual life and thus the vitality of the stars.
It should not be forgotten that Glintstone's sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein. A fact lost on most sorcerers these days.
I do enjoy how there's like bits like that that feel very Bloodborne, kind of integrated into the overall Dark Soulsian vibe of like medieval fantasy. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the rest of these. So 2,000, 1,500, 1,000. There we go, okay. All bought up. Excellent. No more fear of her suddenly dying on us.
You wish to can very well.
Just double checking if a new dialogue option appeared. But nope. These are all items. Okay. Alright, later teach, potentially forever. Because now we're gonna go back to this other Sorceress Selene. Like, the only thing I can kind of think of otherwise is like, maybe it's a Nurse Joy situation, like in Pokemon. Maybe there are multiple Sorceress Selenes out there, like... Because even the guy that we met before, who's like, you know, went to school with her, was kind of like, I can't imagine her doing it. But if there are multiple of her running around, that could explain it. Like, maybe that was the ultimate blasphemy that she did of, like, body duplication. I'm thinking, like, we bought all the spells.
It'll do no good, I swear it. And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
There we go. Okay, Cuckoo Glintstone. I think it's our first time seeing that one. Uses FP to produce a magic bolt. Lump of broken glintstone enwreathed with magic power. A foul sorcery used by the Knights of the Cuckoo. Craftable item. Launched straight ahead using FP, a magic bolt springs forth from the point of impact. Okay. In hindsight, we've also still yet to buy a sorcerer's staff. We should probably do that at some point. I mean, I guess it could even replace our torch. I didn't think it would actually do more than the initial impact. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport out of here to kind of reset everything. But okay, we now know there are two Sorceress Selene in this world, and they seem unbothered by each other's existence. I am sure it'll be a mystery that will eventually reveal its nature. Question mark, maybe, perhaps. But okay. Let us go up here. Ooh, ghost. Oh, there it is, the tower. Finally, I can return home, to our home, bathed in rays of gold. That tower over there? I mean, I doubt the minor archery, or the archery itself. Yeah, I kind of figured the bats would see me. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Alright, ye headless ghosts. Actually, they're ghosts. Wait, we've fought ghosts before now, think about it, in the, that one dungeon. The Fourth Church of Marika. Okay. A bit more abandoned than I thought it would be. Sacred Tear. I suspected it would be that, but wasn't certain. And I wonder if we get more dialogue from our maiden, then. Alright, Lost Grace discovered. Alright, we can upgrade our flask at the very least. Yep, boom, boom. Increase amount of HP, FP recovered. Yeah, no dialogue option with our maiden, though. Okay. Yeah, and we're needing to replenish our rune amount now. Okay, nothing down there still but the marionettes. We've checked up here. Is it just fallen sky runes? Okay, so obviously that tower is our next destination. Wait, why does it say 1? Well, I guess if there's more than 1, basically, it would be on the map. And I figure there's probably some way to do, like, 2 of them, but I'm okay just having 1 at a time. Also, in hindsight, probably did not need to put it on the map, given it's a pretty prominent landmark, but still. Okay, that's just the, I always forget what they kind of call it. Those, like, depressions of land leading to a shore. That goes down to the shack. More sky runes, so we might as well grab a rune fragment or 2. Hope I missed one, but whatever. Get back here. Oh boy. Okay, well, at least poison him. I need stamina back. There we go. Aw, boo. I expected something actually better than that, given he just came running at me like that. Alright, Foot Soldier Gauntlet, it's fine. Sneaky, sneaky. I think we're... The jig will be up here. Dang it. There we go. Ooh, ballista. Gotta be careful. Tower of Return. Okay, so it sounds like the ghost was talking about this tower. Chain Drape Tabard. Dagger. Foot Soldier Cap. Let's get that checked off here. I mean, the last one of these towers we came across gave us a hand ballista, so maybe something similar up above. I do wonder, though, why they made a big deal of it from that ghost guy. Always do a mimic check, just in case. Oh. Oh, wait, no. I should allow myself to be teleported by these. Well, I say, obviously it's not always the best of ideas, but... I'm a bit curious, though. Anything around here? We should be okay for a ride. We'll have to basically pillage the graveyard, though, at some point. Alright, let's go, chest. Where do you want to take me? Ensnared in a transporter trap. Roll the dice. Where do we end up? Back in Khalid? Maybe far to the north? Lindau, Royal Capital. Okay. Definitely not where I expected to be transported to. Given, weren't we warned that the path to this way was going to be barred anyway, and that we shouldn't probably try to approach it? But hey, free grace. Alright, lost grace discovered. And I guess we're all the closer to the Erd Tree itself, although... really kind of felt like that the Erd Tree was kind of close here, but maybe it was like an illusion. Maybe the Erd Tree is kind of phantasmal in nature. A giant coliseum, various buildings. And I guess we might as well rest, see if there's any dialogue from our maiden. Nope. This feels like the thing that went to the Holy Tower of Limgrave, so maybe the Holy Tower of the capital? Okay. Oof, ouch. Actually, in hindsight... Whoa, okay. I thought I'd be safe. But thankfully, I mean, the grace is right there, so... And I'm kinda wondering if I can't poison this guy, since... big guy, non-boss... in theory, should be poisonable. Poison's still not taking effect quite yet. Ouch. Come on. Just succumb to the poison. Hey, I'm getting the vibe that poison is not the way to go here. Alright, we're gonna try Magic Dagger now. Oof, ouch. Yeah, I kind of figured it would probably been better to drink there, but okay. I mean, if anything, I think the Uchikatana might be best. I think if we kill him, the teleporter probably turns on. And I think he's not above being killed. Although we should try to get our ruins back first and foremost. Good. If only he could fall off the cliff. Took the slight bit of damage there, but it's like if we could just get him to fall over, that'd be great. Oh, excellent. Oh, crap. Alright, need to be a bit careful. Alright. Dude, how are you not falling off that cliff yet? Okay, get some mana back there. Ouch. Okay. Needing to watch my health a bit here. Okay, Oh, the Golem's Halberd. Though the teleporter does not appear to be on. A great halberd of black stone crafted by a civilization now gone to ruin, wielded by the Guardian Golem. Yeah, wait, 21.5. Oh boy. It's like, if you're wearing nothing else at all, you could probably wear it, but... Alright, cannot be used now. Does this maybe drop off to somewhere we can get to? Simultaneously, no, but maybe kind of yes, because, like, if you were to use cotton feet... Ooh, and treasure over here. Although... Okay, good. Not a mimic. Blessed Dew Talisman. Slowly restores HP. Not bad. Talisman depicting a drop of the Earth Tree sap, a blessed boon, gradually restores HP. It was once thought that the blessed sap of the Earth Tree would drip from its boughs forever, but that age of plenty swiftly came to a close, and with time, the Earth Tree became more of an object of faith. Okay. We're pretty high up in this giant capital area. I do keep wondering, it's like, would it be possible to find a way down? Like, maybe just like sliding, but... It does look pretty deathy. And I imagine that they probably thought of ways to make sure that even... Oh. Cannot summon Torrent here. Yeah, I figured they also guaranteed that there's ways that you can't, just... find a way to trick the system. Now if I rest here... Alright, the golem does not come back. Okay, cool. I was a bit curious about that. Okay, 4,000 runes now, so... Oh yeah, can't do it here. Huh, still can't summon Torrent here either. So I'm curious about this little drop-down area. Actually, can we even teleport from here? Okay, yes we can. Cool. Making sure that the trap didn't trap us here in the capital. Oh. Dang, okay, that is quite the drop. And a lever that can't be hit, which implies that this is the elevator? Alright, nope. Oh, and that giant stone wing is actually a dragon. Dang. They're very weirdly postured, I must say. And yes, I'm looking for any sort of way to be able to sneak my way into the capital itself, but... Alas, we are pretty high up. And part of me does wonder. I'm like, I could throw myself down the hole, and if there's a stake of Marika, like, that is a way around it. We have 4,000. So maybe we'll do that at the very tail end here. So, okay, let's go ahead and get out of here from the Divine Bridge. All the way back down here. Okay, we need to go back to the Tower of Return. Yeah, we still need to basically check out the minor Erdtree here, so... And how are we on time for today? Alright, not too bad. Like, we're getting up there, but also kind of feels like we are almost out of areas on the Weeping Peninsula to check out. Alright, so we ride back. Well, I guess in hindsight, let's try to ride back along the shoreline in case there's any caves. Okay. Zombies aplenty. Okay, just immediately starts going to deep water. Okay, still not seeing any, like, overhang caves, although... It does almost look like that the water has, like, a shelf beneath it that may or may not be safe. Just to satisfy our curiosity here. Is that might just be the shadow of the cliff. Yeah, okay. Alright, right over here. Golden Rune. Golden Rune 3. Golden Rune 2. 1. 1. Okay, there's Castle Morn in the distance. Golden Rune 1. Okay, that appears to be it for here. Obviously wolves that are guarding, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Seemingly a death cliff. I was a bit curious about... I thought I saw, like, an oddly colored rock here, but... in hindsight, maybe it was just how the light was hitting. Dang. I was hoping on being able to cheat my way up there a bit. Alright, mausoleum in the distance. We've already gone to the Tower of Return. Fallen Sky Rune. Now, hold on. Before I get charged up by that horse rider again. Okay, what do we have? More spaghetti and meatball monsters. Along with gold firefly. Don't mind if I do. Okay, what's up with that sparkle on the ground there? You're hiding something from me. Ah, boo. Aw. I really thought maybe it was like, you know, maybe not an Ashes of War, but maybe it'd be like a health upgrade, but it wasn't even that. Oh no, that's just the sea spray behind it. I thought it dropped an item or something somehow. Alright. Now let's head to the minor Erdtree. The big question will be, what type of minor Erdtree are we talking here? Talking boss at the roots? We talking dungeon at the roots? Hey, another one of these weird things. Don't mind if I do. Okay, monkey beastmen. Okay, not crazy. Someone's singing. Alright, they're not up above. Huh. A siren. Gold Rune 6 times 1 sliver of meat. Oh. I generally thought it'd be a bit more exciting than that. It seems so secret. But interesting, though. Yeah, like... up until basically I saw the target mark, I was potentially going to hesitate on actually doing an actual strike, because I thought maybe, just maybe, like, we could talk to them, but, yeah, no, it just seems straight up monster. Also intrigued about, that pillar in the shade over there. And let's quickly, well, no, there might be basically some grace up here, so let's look for the grace up here first, if there is any. And then we'll go back. Might as well top off and then... There we go. Okay, tarnished golden sunflower. Okay, pot people. Or dead pot people, I should say. Alright, so it looks like a boss. Looks like this time, not an avatar of rot, but like, an avatar of totally not rot. Earth Tree Avatar. Ouch. Ouch again. How much damage it does and how cheap it is. It's definitely pretty nice. Whew. Forgot about those. There we go. Enemy failed. What jewel do we get? Opaline Bubble Tier. And Crimson Tier, Crystal Tier. Or Crimson Burst, Crystal Tier. Significantly negates damage in mixed physique. And steadily restores HP for a time in mixed physique. A Crystal Tier forms slowly over the ages where the Erd Tree bounty falls to the ground. Okay, so... only a description, no actual other lore behind there. I'm a bit surprised that, that was our first battle in a while that Oleg actually fell. But makes sense in terms of basically he was doing a lot of tanking there. Strangely, not seeing any sight of, grace around here. Another Trina's Lily. Mausoleum. We wanted to kind of take steps downward here. Which I do see a body. Okay, let's just check the north side here. This like little plateau. Alright, Golden Ruin. Alright, this just... I am very confused, cause... okay, that's a Church of Pilgrimage. Yeah, but there's that statue over there, which normally leads us to a dungeon. Okay. think it's probably going to be roughly around... Uh-oh! Oh, nope! Oh, boy! Okay, stay a tiny bit more, There we go. Alright. Basically, kind of try to head over there to see basically where that statue might know of a dungeon that we don't. A shame no grace up here, as far as we can tell. I'm just going to do a quick sweep here. Because it does seem suspicious that there's no grace up here. Oh no, that's the top of a tree. I thought it was like a twisted, rotten tree or something. Heading over through this way is how we kind of originally came up here, so... Yeah. Guardian of the Erd Tree. Or Guardians of the Erd Tree. No need to engage in fight. Yeah, it's interesting how it's starting to decay around the Erd Tree, though. So it's like definitely a sickly minor Erd Tree. Okay, so that's a grace we haven't gotten down there. Like right here? Nope, way too far. Kind of close enough. Alright. We're gonna go back over here. And slowly and without dying. Try and fall down there. Okay, rainbow stone. Okay. Survivable. Eclipse Crest Heater Shield. A medium-sized metal shield, easier to handle than a kite shield. The sun in eclipse is said to be the symbol of the wandering mausoleum where the soulless demigods slumber. No skill. Okay. Also has 100 physical negation. I wonder how it stacks up then to our current inverted Hawk Eater shield. Better lightning, better guard boost by 1, but magic fire and holy is all less than down to 44. Probably better with the inverted Hawk Eater shield for right now. Though I don't know how much each individual bit of a guard boost actually, like, significantly helps or not. Okay, trying to make our way over to the Grace. Okay, there we go. And these are just regular rowan berries, right? Yep, or rowa fruit. Okay, get that marked off. Over here. I do wonder just why here? Like, what is this called? Tomb's Word. That raises even more questions. I mean, it might be in reference to the mausoleum, but I wonder if there's maybe like a dungeon or something around here. And then if I recall correctly, I did explore this little bit of woods that leads back over to the mausoleum. But okay, we have basically the other part to go check out now. I was just doing a quick scan here for, oh, an owl. I do not believe we've come across many owls. We've seen hawks and the like. Okay. Originally, I thought his eyes were glowing, and I was like, ooh, maybe, you know, mystery special owl that has functionality, but no, I think it's just an owl. Alright, more gold-tinged excrement. Okay. We will try and hug this wall, go upward and around. We might need to go back up onto the, like, minor Erd Tree plateau, though. try and get to that statue that will point us towards a little dungeon here. But just in case anything suspicious before that. Because again, I don't know what this is called Tomb's Ward as a warp point. Yeah, Tomb's Ward. I mean, this entire building here seems a bit suspicious. Or not building, but like, the ruins are built, I would almost assume, like, ancient times of, like, the gods leading to the Minor Erdtree. But it could be that they're built more, like, into the side of the wall for, like, the very dungeon we're looking for. Not seeing any point of ingress so far. Anything over here? Nope. Just more sky runes. I will admit, if this game does not pay off all the sky rune stuff in the sky, space, sky, it's gonna drive me nuts. I would very much be on brand for these games of being like, here's a cool thing, we're not gonna go much into it. It's all background lore, but I'm like, alright, Guide and Gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. But still, I want them to pay it off. Aha, here we go. I do not think I would have found this otherwise. Alright, what do we got? The Tomb's Ward Catacombs, okay. So that explains in the name. How are we on flask? So, yeah. Let's rest and replenish real quick. I mean, I think you guys are as powerless to open this as I am. Yeah, I should. It's only one. I mean, there was a time when we were hard up for these keys. I swear, that text lingering almost killed me because I had no control. Auto target? Okay, there we go. It's like, I wonder if something is going to, in this room, like, revive itself. Okay, Pneumatic Warriors Cookbook 9. I'm getting the vibe that's probably not worth the stone sword key we spent. A Rancor pot. Record of crafting techniques left behind by roaming nomad warriors. Okay. What is a rankered pot? Was this truly worth it? Throw to spawn vengeful spirits. I mean, I could see theoretical use for it. Oh, we should also turn on our lantern. Oh nope, not the shackles. I should probably have the shackles at the ready for any puzzles that come along. Alright, our classic Bloodborne style door. That said, our beast eye didn't, like, wibble warble with a heads up that there are undead in here, but even though they're obviously undead in here. I kinda don't trust that statue. Alright. There we go. Alright, Ghost Glovewort. Arrows. Ignore the glowing lightsaber here. I want to try and get a critical hit to get some health back here. There we go. Pop again. Okay, so there's a flame trap up ahead. I thought it was like the rustling of like ghostly wind or something. Okay, Ghost Glover over here. So far, pretty straightforward. So again, these dungeons always have the strong vibes of just Bloodborne Chalice dungeons. There we go. Human Bone Shard. Alright, nothing around here. Alright. Back down you go, please. Thank you. But obviously we ride it up to get to the area we saw before, but... Paddling Pete, thank you. There we go. Alright. Oh, nope, 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 nope. On hindsight, should probably drink. Golden Rune. Okay, not seeing anything. There we go. I was like, it has to be more than just the one. Get some health back. That said, a dead end, but I don't believe them. Oh, there we go. Alright. Crank the lever. I was trying to grab the Grave Violet and basically automatically dispelled the "you did it" door opened. Now there is a question, do we go back to the spot to rest first? I kind of feel like sure. This kind of makes a bit of sense. We will have basically the mist door open, basically that skeleton respawning, but it should be fine. Okay, and did it even get close enough for it to do that? But alright, Oleg. Good old ghostly buddy old pal. Get him at the ready. Nope, did not mean to do that. Cemetery Shade. Whoa, okay. Ouch. That said, it's not lasting long. Cool creature, though. It's like a weird Medusa thing. Loot the Headless. Goodbye, Oleg. Summon Spirit of Lutel the Headless. Legendary Ash... Legendary? Ooh. Is my Oleg not legendary? Yeah, these are our first legendary ashes. Okay. Use the summon Spirit of Lutel the Headless, spirit of a headless knight who led the Mausolean soldiers, wields a lance enrobed in death and hurls spectral lances at foes. Lutel sacrificed her life so that in death she could continue to protect a soulless demigod until the revival, earning her the hero's honor of the Erdtree burial. Costs more than my Oleg. I wonder if it takes, like, special... Wait, what do we have here? Oh, root resin. I wonder if it takes basically special, upgrade materials. Like, is it the boss weapon equivalent of summons? I mean, I'm definitely intrigued. They sound pretty cool. I mean, I'm a bit sad they have no head. And it's going to be sad, basically, potentially have Oleg go. But if they take different upgrade materials, then... Oh, hello, jellyfish. Actually, in hindsight, we're still good. So I believe that is pretty much seemingly it for the Weeping Peninsula. Actually, I don't think we ever checked out that area. Ah, okay, those are Erdtree, Sultry. So I'm like, who's rising up from the earth? I thought maybe undead, but no. Alright, how are we on time? Okay, we're technically a tiny bit over, but not by a whole lot, so... We should have enough, basically, to wrap up the few minor lingering things I want to wrap up, so that next recording we can kind of start fresh. Alright, what do we have here? Demi-human forest remains. Oh, Oleg, we got business to do. Demi-human queen staff. And crystal burst. Hey, they're all freaking out. Alright, Arteria Leaf. Last Shard. I'm a bit curious about this staff we got here. Glintstone Staff, okay, we've been needing one of those. Glintstone Staff styled as a scepter, a gift once given to the demi-humans to foster peace. It can be wielded even by those of low intelligence, sneered at by fools in the academy. No skill. Right, I'm okay with a low-in thing. Let's just cast what sorcerers who do have available. Also, the Prattling Peat, thank you. Twisted clay shaped in the twisted clay sculpted in the shape of a human head. Emits a voice that says thank you. A wistful fetish that imparts voices and words on an eternal journey. Does have kind of scary stories to tell in the dark vibes with the art there. And Crystal Burst, one of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Fires a burst of glintstone crystal shards. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly and while in motion. Charging increases potency. A sorcery of the Crystal Cadre, a group of sorcerers who pursued the Wisdom of Stone. The secrets locked in the faint cognition of the Crystallians. Okay. Let's see, how much more of these runes do we have here? I mean, obviously it seems like we took down the main thing, but I do wonder if we're going to have a side path. Over here, you big guy. I don't want to get too far away from Oleg's summoning point. Or I guess Oleg not needed for that one, I guess. Alright, rune fragment. What's in this middle little tower thing? Trying to avoid as much jumping as possible, even though I did it a few times there, so that way Oleg doesn't become too disconnected from us. Ooh. Okay. I mean, torrent themselves would be a good way over, but I'm kind of hoping we can maybe jump puzzle a bit and retain Oleg. Yep, there we go. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. Gold rune. And Oleg with us. Oh, alright. Just loot. Shield of the Guilty. Shields made to venerate a maiden whose eyes were crushed by the briars of sin before being reborn in these lands. Venerating the repose of the soul, the shield boosts focus. The briars can be used to attack foes. Skill, Shield Bash. Brace behind shield before using body weight to ram foes. While maintaining guard stance, weaker enemies will be shoved backwards and can even be staggered. Okay, not 100% like damage negation. And in fact, all the rest is pretty weak, but it is intriguing though as like an offensive shield. Interesting. Okay, let's see here on the map. Is there anything else that kind of calls out to us? Not seeing much. Like, I think this originally is where we kind of went from there, over there, went around. I think these two are sky runes. We'll check that out real quick. But yeah, I think we are pretty much... That's the graveyard. Done for right now on Weaving Peninsula. Okay, let's try to just get visual here real quick. Okay, yep, Sky Rune. And... Huh. Okay, that's suspicious. I mean, it looks like just like a giant thing of pollen, but... Alright, goodbye for now, Oleg. Okay. Huh. Were they just pollinating without anyone around? Is that what they do? But okay, let's get some distance here so we can start teleporting. If it ain't one enemy, it's another. Alright, can we maybe jump back up to a little safe area here? Waiting for the battle music to go away. Dang it. I'm a bit surprised that the Guardians are down here, but I think we came across them before, so not too shocking. There we go. Alright. Just doing one last review here. Sky Runes, Castle Morn. I guess we can see basically if the vengeful lad has already gone on his journey yet or not. Don't think that there was anything like any shorelines that we didn't kind of thoroughly explore. Basically, the last things I want to kind of do with this recording. Oh, yep, looks like he's already gone off on his quest. He's dead. I'd be curious if we started with the ones down here or not. Like, will they all be killed? Nope, still all down here. But okay, we need to go check in with folk who are associated with the fall of Limgrave's Lord. So first, Kenneth Height. Honored be his name, the great Kenneth Height. Well, I guess technically we do count as a knight of his, since we did agree to that. That said, I still expect this entire place to be overrun by demi-humans. Yeah. Alright, don't mind me. Back. Oh, Lid, help me clean up. There we go. And I doubt anything's changed down here. Though I am reminded. Lantern. Yep. Alright, looks the same as when we first came into this castle. Hopefully Kenneth has not died since last we checked in with him, but if he did, I mean, his castle is still technically overrun. Hello, Kenneth.
I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
Really? That's a bit anticlimactic.
I must begin for a true and...
Dang, I really thought there'd be something a bit more that he would have to say. Like, oh, I have a location of a possible Lord of Limgrave now. Go to this person and do a thing. I guess we can go check in with, Knight Burrell. It's like, there's not too many named NPCs here in Limgrave, so... Hello.
Hello. Glad to see you safe. Here to learn a battle art or two.
We bought him out oh, we did not buy him out last time. I do debate. Should I buy him out? I feel like versatility is nice. It is a bit of a drain of runes otherwise. Okay. Be right back.
Well, until we meet again.
And don't worry. I just want to get a level up first, and then the remainder we'll use basically on some ashes there. Alright, level up. Vigor or mind? I guess vigor. Dun dun. Whoa, what the? Not how I thought things would go. Hell-bearing hunter, what the heck was that all about? Huh. Okay. Well, I mean... Hello?
Hello. Here to learn.
That's another mystery to solve at some point. Alright, let's get kick like I wanted to do. Yeah, parry basic is probably a good one to have, just if we ever get in the mood. Then endure or war cry? Let's do endure.
Well,
Alright, what did I do last time? Oh yeah, I was like... level up, and then I'm gonna go... Man. I am sad I didn't take down that guy, because, like, yeah, I mean, I feel like there's gonna be something good for doing that.
hello. Here to learn a battle. Well,
I'm just trying to, like, replicate whatever it is that happened. Maybe it has to be nighttime. That is definitely odd. Okay. The other thing I wanted to do here real quick is that we did spy that one area that had, like, all the lightning going off. Ah, another one of these things that we saw in the castle. Hello, big guy. There we go. Thank you. Good thing's doing 1 and 2. Okay. Going to ignore the stomping behind us. Now, where exactly was it that we saw that lightning? It's somewhere on this, like, stormy plateau, I recall. It's gonna top off just because we're not really aiming for a fight. Although, man, that... I am so intrigued about that dude that attacked us just now. Oh, this is one of those things blowing up. Fire arrow. Does this go back? Oh yeah, this goes back to the shack. Yep, can't check the map. I remember it being in the area with the big guys. I just can't remember if it was north or south of the War Master's shack. See an item here. What do we have? Beef liver. Run, run, run. There it is. There's the thunder. Kind of curious, like. Okay, go to ruin. Aha! Okay, so he wasn't associated with all the lightning here. I'm trying to recall now, basically, like, was it a body around the area last time that we got the lightning spell from? I thought it'd be kind of obvious that it's like, lightning thing, therefore lightning magic. But I see no special lightning. Well, special lightning scroll, that is. Obviously I do see special lightning. It'd be bad to get struck by lightning, right? Like, what if that's kind of like the thing we have to do? Come on. Huh. That didn't nearly hurt as much as I thought it would. Alright. I guess no magic to be had in this area. Maybe it's just like the fire. Maybe basically like there are multiple like fire regions, multiple lightning regions, and only some of them actually have things to them. Okay, that's down below. Alright, we should also double check with Merchant Calais. Though I gotta say, basically, Kenneth Height was a disappointment, so I'm not expecting much from the Merchant Man.
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Not even a talk dialogue. Okay! Mm-hmm. Wait, what is he selling here? Oh yeah, chain leggings.
Goodbye, for now.
Alright. Anticlimactic, I must say. Yep, that's just one of Smith on our own arms. Alright, what about White Mask? Oh, is he already gone? Because he's not on the map anymore. Although I am trying to recall if we encountered him anywhere else. Find yourself maidenless. Off to Lemuria with you, then. Seek the Rose Church west of Gate Town. Bravo. Okay. Something west of Gate Town, the Rose Church. Okay. That's not where we came across the other guy, right? No, that's a Church of Eroth. Okay, we have not been to this Gate Town yet, it looks like. Okay, double checking for anyone else. Oh, yeah, no, that's basically... Yeah, that's north. Yep, Bach the Seamstress. With a finger-reading crone. That was basically the guy that gave us that one quest to get a... To get us something. Wow, I do not recall what he wanted us to do. We had to find something in order to prove something to get the thing to cure the girl. At some point we need to double check with him about, like, details there again. I've already seen Sorceress Selene this time around. Okay. Yeah, and the rest are just kind of merchants out and about. I guess we never did check in with this finger reader crone, or really any finger reader crone, so I'm a bit curious about that. But... Okay, if I go back to Stormhill Shack, do want to try and get that potential summon that's near the Jellyfish Graveyard. Alright, the question is, how do we get to the Jellyfish Graveyard? Somewhere around here, I recall. Yeah, I believe it's up there that we jumped down from initially. So I have to take the long way around. If we're dealing with potentially ghosts, getting out the katana. Alright. Friendly jellyfish. Alright, we had to go higher up, it seems, here. And I think we checked out this before. Basic bone boys. Yeah, shame we don't have like a bit better of a destination in mind on where to find this summon exactly, but... I mean, I would assume something's probably obviously off around here somewhere. Good. If we have to take down all the jellyfish, then so be it. There we are. Godric Soldier's Ashes. Alright. Alright, we're gonna leave you jellyfish to your morning. Okay. I believe we are in the clear now. Yes, I'm going back to the War Master's shack because of that mystery. It's going to gnaw on me. We have yet to ever use pastime until nightfall.
Hello. Here to learn about.
I guess we do have some more ashes, so might as well get the war cry.
Well,
Or we have more runes, so might as well get the war cry. And then, oh, look at me, I'm just going to use this thing here, and boop, 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 and then, oh, I'm gonna check back in here. There we go. Alright, poison successful. So far, so good. That was the wrong flask. Oh! I thought he was done, but I couldn't see. I am going to take him down. Now that we have, not confirmation, but kind of confirmation, he comes out at nighttime. In hindsight, I should grab my runes first. Hello, friend. Oh yeah, all 50 of my runes. Alright, pastime, nightfall. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just resting here, and then up, yep, get up, and then oh, be a shame if he was gone. Ouch. Are you kidding me? I will take him down. My combination of curiosity and stubbornness here. Alright, pastime. Nightfall. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. I'm just gonna use this. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Be a shame if he was gone and a big, scary guy was here in this place. Sadly, poison is gone now. Oof. Oh, I didn't think that was actually gonna hit. Gotta make sure I know what I'm backing up into. So far, so good, but I know that tables can easily turn if I'm not careful. Okay, good. Enemy felled. Bone Peddler's Bell Bearing. Offered a Twin Maiden Husk for new item access. Oh, interesting. And summon 2 Godric Soldier Spirits. A duo of spirits consisting of a wielder of devastating charged hammer attacks in the vanguard, a crossbowman bringing up the rear. The soldiers who served Godfrey the Grafted are what remains of an army that fled the royal capital of the Erdtree. Okay. Oh, to gain access to the following items: thin animal bones, hefty beast bone. Okay. Originally, it's going to be like, ooh, I wonder what new things we have in store, and it's kind of like, oh. Okay. Bell bearing of an unfortunate bone peddler who is slain by the bell bearing hunter. Bell bearing of a unfortunate bone peddler. Bell bearing. Okay, so the bell bearing hunter hunts bone peddlers for their bells. Is what I'm getting from that. Which raises even more questions, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Going to rest. There we go. Friend is back.
Hello. Here to learn about.
Alright, learn skills. I'll go most pricey to cheaper. Okay, only one left.
Well, until we meet again.
Alright, let's go ahead and wrap things up here now that I've dealt with that slight itch, having to take down that guy. Definitely a bit of a unexpected thing there, but, you know, it's fine. I'm a bit sad that, yeah, the Limgrave NPCs didn't have more to say about Godfrey the Grafted's slaying, but maybe they would have had it if I didn't, like, travel around first? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Also a bit sad that there was no lightning in the, lightning spell in the other lightning area. That was a bit of a disappointment. But yeah, next time... Yeah, next time, I don't know. I mean, obviously, off to new adventure. Khalid always calls. Even though it's very much, like, unfriendly. It does not seem to want us there still. We're getting better and better, though. But I figure maybe head there when our weapons are a bit, like, you know, more refined, as it were. Actually, I guess real quick. Don't worry, I'm not actually teleporting somewhere to start a new adventure. I'm just looking at where we can go for new adventures. I mean, obviously, there's a southern part for the combat contest. And that's Nomadic Merchant. Yeah, all this area, basically, again, depleted. Although I do wonder if there is a way to get over here for that weird, mysterious ship graveyard we keep seeing. Although, I mean, this road keeps leading westward, so maybe something will be out that direction. Yes, maybe we'll go that way next time. Although this is up above. So I don't know how easy it would be to get up on top of. Maybe there's a wind tunnel that gets us up there. I'm guessing these are like the seams of the map. Wonder if that'd be like the Erdtree itself, maybe. We could also try leaving the Bestial Sanctum next time and seeing if any of the stuff down here is actually fightable. So yeah, maybe what we'll do, basically, we'll start next time with the Bestial Sanctum, go south for a bit into Khalid, see what we can find. Although, I say Khalid, but I believe, if memory serves correct, that's actually the dragon area. So, well, to exercise caution about that. But yeah, most likely we'll go here and try... I only just realized something slightly suspicious, and that is, Castward Tunnel, Margaret the Fell Elman. Like, where is the Grace trying to direct us towards? Like, maybe the Grace is directing us towards the graveyard? The ship graveyard? Like, maybe there's a site of Grace in this... Oh, wait, no, this is the forest we just went to for the, soldier summon we just got. Yeah, we have a couple ideas. I also might try the, where is it? No, not the Memory of Grace. Dear no. Where is our false Grace? Here we are, the Grace Mimic. Might try that to see, like, it says light shows the path without order, but I wonder. I feel like there might be a method to the madness of being like, oh, I don't know where it's directing, but there might be, like, dungeons or loot that it's going towards, so... Curious about that. But alright, all that and more next time. So, until then, later.